Good morning, DuPage, and here are this week's video announcements.
The white man pays Reverend Martin Luther King, subsidizes Reverend Martin Luther King, so that Reverend Martin Luther King can continue to teach the Negroes to be defenseless. That's what you mean by nonviolence. Be defenseless. Be defenseless in the face of one of the most cruel beasts that has ever taken the people into captivity. That's this American white man.
I think Malcolm X did serve a role. I think he played a role in pointing out the problem, calling attention to it, but his great problem was an inability to emerge with a solution.
Malcolm represents that fire, that fight, that refusal to let anybody define who we are. King represents our desire to get along with everybody, including whites.
Good morning, church. My name is James Baker.
Hi, my name is Chris.
Hello, my name is Malcolm Young.
Hello, my name is Albert.
And it is our honor to bring you this week's morning. Benjamin Banneker, 1731 to 1806, astronomer, mathematician, and critic of slavery. Banneker was a free African-American almanac, author, and naturalist and farmer. He had little formal education and was largely self-taught. He used his experience in astronomy to publish almanacs between 1792 to 1797. They contain information about celestial bodies in the sky and seasons. By using his knowledge in astronomy and mathematics, he successfully predicted the solar eclipse that took place on April 14, 1789. Being such a volatile critic against racism and slavery, he wrote a letter to the Secretary of State, Thomas Jefferson. This letter was a plea for the freedom of African Americans and to bring an end to social injustices permanently.
Oh, Robert F.
Jerry! Hey! Jemiah Hamilton used to rob black people.
You have paper. That's not what we're trying to do. No interruption. Back on track. Robert F. Smith. He was born in 1962. Billionaire, businessman, investor, philanthropist, chemical engineer, a former chemical engineer and investment banker. Robert Smith is the founder, chairman, and CEO of private equity firm Vista Equity Partners. In 2018, Smith was ranked by the Forbes at the 163rd richest man in America, with an estimated net worth of 4.4 billion. Forbes named Smith 100 greatest living minds. Smith was declared by Forbes the wealthiest African American, surpassing Oprah Winfrey. The quiet billionaire earns much through hard work and high achievement in the software industry. Smith made a $50 million commitment to Cornell University School of Engineering. His alma mater, Robert Frederick Smith, serves as a member of the board of Columbia Business business school, and chairman of the board of Carnegie Hall, making history as the first African American to hold the office.
Everybody stop, pull out your phones. Bet you didn't know about Idris Sadu. Born in 1997, tech genius, software engineer. At 10 years old, he learned programming at the public library. At 13, he worked on projects such as Google Blogger and Google+. At 15, designed an app for his fellow students to navigate their classrooms. He developed a mobile software, and it was this time he caught the attention of then-President Obama. At 18, he designed an algorithm that he sold to Instagram, consultants to Snapchat, and created a software for Uber. At 21, the Los Angeles-based young man is unconventionally tech guru who has accomplished many incredible feats, including being responsible for algorithms that have made Uber, Instagram, and Snapchat what they are. He considers himself a culture architect, and he aims to level the playing field between Silicon Valley and young communities of color.
Benjamin Banneker, Black History Past.
Robert F. Smith.
Idris Sadu, Black History Present.
And we are the future of Black history.
Because you've given me the victory. How can I describe